Okay, so my question was, why do the police have whips? Because it was kind of hinted on why, but there was never actually a reason.
My question is, why didn't Juan and his family get out of the house when the police told them to?
Okay, so my question is, why were the authorities so concerned about Juan's house and the fields around it?
So we decided to choose Chad's question.
And what was your question, Chad?
Why didn't Juan and his family get out of the house when the police told them to?
Now, what do we notice? What do we want to know?
Well, obviously, we want to know why.
No, but that's this one. So what do we notice, or what do we want to know about it?
So someone want to say something?
Let me think. Okay, so I want to know, I want to know if Juan had a fear of something. Maybe he was attached to his house and he was worried that maybe the authorities might do something to his house or his belongings, and I think that's why he kind of didn't want to leave his house, because I think he was afraid. And I kind of want to know, if he was, what was he afraid of, or was he hiding something?
So what you're saying is that Juan was scared that he had something in his house he was hiding, or he wanted to, he had the house like a part of the family, so he wanted to keep it in?
He wanted to keep it safe.
Yeah, keep it safe.
He was scared that the authorities might do something.
I think we all agree on that. Okay. I agree on that. So too.
Okay, what do we notice? What do we notice? What do we notice?
But didn't he have fields near his house that he ran?
Yeah, we had fields. Yeah.
That's probably another. That's probably why too. Because he had those fields near his house. They were his, right?
I think.
Like his family's. It says.
Yeah,
He owned the field.
He had some vegetable garden.
Yeah, that's probably why. That was probably his main source of income too.
Okay.
And I'm just adding on to Shivnil's. It says that he had a vegetable garden where he was using to harvest vegetables, which is probably his main source of income too. So if he moved out of the house, obviously he couldn't work on the garden, so then he would be poor. So that's probably another reason why he didn't want to leave his house.
Okay, so in the text it also says that he had a few patches of corn, some hills of potatoes, and a vegetable garden with a little stream of water flowing through it. So what Kento was saying, I think that he has lots of resources coming from near his house, and I think that he was afraid that he might lose those resources if he leaves his house.
Yeah.
So I think that he was scared of losing those resources as well. Because in the text it said that he has a lot of things near his house.
But Chad, do you have anything to add?
Okay, so how does the text answer or explain my question? Now
But you just kind of said it. A few patches. Huh?
What was your question?
Why do the police use whips?
So how does it explain or answer the question? It doesn't really explain.
On page 55, that's when it really starts.
55?
That's when the house starts to burn down. Last paragraph?
Last paragraph. Oh, that sounds good. And tomorrow.
Wait, what are we looking for right now?
So right now, how does the text answer or explain the Chad's question?
Oh.
How does it either answer it or explain what he's trying to say?
But then, shouldn't we be reading before then? Because his question was, why didn't he leave? And we should probably be reading before the actual fire happens. Oh, yeah. Your question was why?
Yeah, why?
It starts
ahead.
Oh, I thought you were reading there. Wait, that's probably why he didn't want to leave. I think me and Shivnil kind of said it. Because his house was his garden. Yeah, his farm was there. His garden, his income.
Just speed read. I'm just going to read.
Because he didn't do anything wrong.
The reason why he died is because he wanted to keep his dad to put attention to himself so that they would have a
It says he has a baby too, right?
Yeah, he has a baby.
Yeah.
That's probably why too. He's probably he has a family. you can't really like find. It's not that easy to find the house either. But like these are like out of the text. You're supposed to look it for in the text. Kind of getting off topic.
Yeah, do you know where it says the authorities came and told him to get out? Do you know where that is?
That's like a little bit.
Yeah, where was that? Where?
Page 55. Page 55. I think the before.
55? Where? Which paragraph?
The shots awakened. It starts off with the shots awakened.
Shots awakened.
Okay, well, I think we kind of answered it though.
So wait. Shots awakened, that's when it starts?
Yeah.
So wasn't he scared that maybe he could have got shot and left the house? Is that why he stayed in?
Well, he went outside.
Oh, he did?
Yeah.
Oh, he did go outside?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yo, wait,
yeah.
we should probably go to the next question. We kind of already answered it. Like, those are ideas.
But we didn't really, like...
No, it says...
Hold on.
Like, there's no actual evidence on why he didn't want to leave the house. It's kind of obvious. Yo, it's been 6 minutes here. We haven't, like, done shit.
No, bro. Keep distracting me. I found the answer where I lost it again.
It's a lot better if you support it with evidence.
Yo, let's just go to the next question, Chad.
We define evidence.
There's no actual evidence.
Don't swear.
It's been 6 minutes here. Okay, if it goes to 7, at 7.
Okay, so... Pass me the next question.
No, we have to explain why.
Okay, what else do we see?
Wait, so we couldn't really find any strong evidence, so we kind of just skipped to the next question, which is, where else do I see examples of people behaving and reacting for the same reasons? Other places in the text, other text, history, my life. Like in America.
Sometimes when someone's forced to leave the house, they don't want to leave. Sometimes in other countries, when people are forced to leave, a lot of them stay because they lived there for a while, they grew up there, so it's their home. They don't want to leave there, so they rather stay there and die if they have to instead of leaving. Go somewhere.
Okay, so what you're saying is that some people in other countries are kind of attached to their houses and they don't want to really leave because like that's where they've stayed and their belongings are there and their families are there and like they wouldn't just leave for like no reason and like they would like rather just stay in their house than like come out or something. So like they're attached to their houses. So that's what people would do in their country.
Yeah.
It's kind of off topic.
What is it?
It's like, nah.
No, tell us, man.
No, it says evidence from other places, not just
Yeah,
the
it's
other.
anything.
That's like the same thing as yesterday.
What?
Like how this wars and stuff.
Yeah, that's right. That's that. Yeah, say it.
Say it.
What words, man?
You wanna
So
at least say something?
adding on to Chad's, like a lot of things like this happen in like the Middle East, where a lot of people are forced to evacuate their houses. But then a lot of people don't actually evacuate the house because they're probably so connected to the area that they live in, and they were raised there. Probably their parents were raised there, and they're trying to raise a family there.
Hold on. Well, let's see examples. Behaving or reacting.
Why do people behave that way?
Oh, no, hold on. Not there yet.
Oh,
I'm just reading the reacting.
Didn't we just answer that one though?
No,
Yeah.
you said behaving.
Yeah, they react that way. They don't
reacting or behaving or reacting.
Yeah,
so it's the same thing.
All right.
What's the next question?
Okay, why do people behave that way? We kind of just answered that too.
Put it. Okay, so I think the reason why people behave this way is because, like, what we said in the first, the question before this, that I think people are attached to their houses and like they don't want to really leave their house because like they like have all their possessions and their family and they're trying to like raise their family there and like they don't want to just leave. They'd rather because some families are attached to their houses and they don't want to leave. So I think that like some families would definitely stay and rather like die than like come out of their house and like give it up just like that. I think that some families wouldn't give up their house just because like authorities came. I think that they would like rather just rebel against them and stay in their house than like actually do that.
Do we really have to paraphrase?
Yeah, you can paraphrase if you want to.
Okay, finish. So Shivnil, what you're saying is like, so when people are like living in their houses, they get like emotionally and stuff,
Yeah.
physically attached to it,
Yeah.
and then they wouldn't leave even if they were being forced to or asked to leave.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, you got anything?
What's next one?
Okay. let's read the question. So the next, now we're gonna do what do we learn? What is the truth about life, the world, people that the story reveals?
Bro, I didn't hear it. I couldn't hear it.
What do we learn? What is the? We're going on the last question.
What do we learn? What is the truth about life, the world, people that this story reveals?
I don't really have it.
So what do we learn about this? What do we learn about this?
There's a lot of real life examples. Like it's kind of like
Not like real time, like what did we learn? Not like
What did you learn about this?
people get past their houses and shit like they.
like I wouldn't like.
Okay,
I don't think
pass-
my parents would be.
Put on. So what I learned was, I feel like if you get really attached to something, like, not saying that he was attached, maybe he could have been, maybe not, but like if you were attached to something that like you wouldn't just like let it go or like give it up just like that, you'd kind of want to fight to keep it.
Yeah.
And I think that's what he's like. That's what I think he didn't want to leave his house. I feel like if you really are attached to something, you wouldn't just let it go like that. I think you would fight to keep it and do whatever it took to keep it. And that's what I think. That's what I learned about that.
So what you're saying is that he would do anything to keep his house, like fight, or even if he had to die just to save his house, he would do anything just to keep it.
Yeah. We only had 11 minutes. No. Remember, we didn't actually answer this one.
I almost had to answer that part.
We can go back. We can go back and answer it. But do you have anything to add to this?
No, we should probably
Go back to this question.
This is gonna be confusing.
Yeah. No, just tell him.
Okay, don't say now. When we have an answer.
Yeah. So we got 11 minutes, so we're good.
Can you guys go through a conversation where you have mental like you're off topic?
Let's think before we start the video. No,
I don't. We'll put it away.
I just
Put it in your bag.
actually I did think it's not stupid.
It's also good. They don't like him. It's only one day.
What happened?
Go to page 54.
Before, yeah, okay.
The first page, the first paragraph there. Read the last like
Wait.
here. Like read from here.
Where?
Like here. Read from
Where?
yes,
Where? Find it here. Where?
up here. Read from like here and down.
Where?
Right here down. Like they seem like they don't like having him in town. They rather leave.
It doesn't even say anything. What do
No,
you?
like he didn't do anything wrong. Seems like keep reading it. He didn't do anything wrong. Seems like
Where does it say that though? Where does it say he didn't do anything?
Chad, do you know why the police officer wants him out of the house?
or kind of not really.
Because
It's like
guy who owns the house. The guy
Who owns it? Who owns it?
The other guy who came to bed.
What's his name? Arvello. Okay, whatever. However you want to say it. Where's that? Page 55?
Yeah, 55. The shots awaken and come down.
Okay, the shots awaken.
And he said, "We know."
Here?
Wait, Chad. You mean where does it say it? Like in the beginning.
Oh.
Like in the confrontation in the drugstore.
where?
When he gets confronted in the drugstore.
Like where in the book is it?
I don't remember, but Mrs. Smith, he was reading it yesterday and I was listening. I was like, yo man, you gotta hurry. Yo, it's 14 minutes.
We can make another one.
Yo, we should make another after.
Yeah.
We should make it, we should just do it again. Should we just cut the recording?
No, I don't.
Don't. Just find it quickly and say it and say it.
We're gonna get a bad mark. Procrastinating, like, not really procrastinating, like, there's a lot of blank time.
I'm trying to find the part they said in the drug.
Here, let me stop
sure?
it here.